What started as a lyrical rivalry between Kendrick Lamar and Drake has spiraled into something much bigger. This feud hasn't just impacted their individual careers, it's exposed the inner workings of their record labels. While Kendrick Lamar's PG Lang and his long-standing collaboration with TDE are thriving, OVO Sound, Drake's label, is crumbling. Poor leadership, selfish decision-making, and missed opportunities have left OVO in chaos, and its artists frustrated with the very person who was supposed to guide them to success. The difference between Kendrick and Drake couldn't be more stark. Kendrick has built an empire where collaboration and growth are at the forefront, empowering the people around him to thrive. Meanwhile, Drake has allowed his ego to stifle OVO Sound's potential, leading to resentment from those who trusted him with their careers. To understand the chaos at OVO Sound, you first need to look at the success of Kendrick Lamar's PG Lang and his partnership with TDE. Kendrick has created a system that doesn't just elevate his career, it empowers an entire roster of artists to achieve greatness. His leadership is about building something bigger than himself, and the results speak volumes. SZA, one of TDE's most prominent artists, has taken R&B to new heights. Her latest album shattered records and solidified her as a cultural force, proving that TDE is about innovation and quality. At the same time, Doechii is emerging as one of rap's brightest stars, redefining the genre with her unique style and connection to younger audiences. She's not just growing, she's leading a cultural shift, and TDE is at the center of it. Even veterans like Ab-Soul continue to shine under TDE's umbrella. His most recent album, Herbert, is a masterclass in storytelling, reinforcing the label's reputation for lyrical excellence. Meanwhile, Kendrick's upcoming Grand National Tour isn't just a concert series, it's a testament to the unity and strength of PG Lang and TDE. With Kendrick headlining stadiums, SZA joining him, and rumored appearances by Doechii and Baby Keem, the tour showcases what a unified team can accomplish when guided by visionary leadership. But while Kendrick and his team are setting new standards in hip-hop, OVO Sound is struggling to stay relevant. What went wrong at Drake's label, and why are its artists so frustrated? Let's break it down. When Drake founded OVO Sound, it was supposed to be a natural extension of his success, a platform where he could nurture talent and create stars. But instead, OVO has become a glaring example of what happens when leadership fails. The label's roster is filled with talented artists who have been left to fend for themselves, with little guidance or support from the person who should have been their biggest advocate. Take Party Next Door, for example. In 2014, Party was at the top of his game, hailed as one of the most promising artists in the industry. But rather than letting Party shine, Drake used his best songs for his own projects, leaving Party Next Door struggling to establish an independent identity. Today, Party is far less relevant than he should be, and many blame Drake for holding him back. The situation becomes even more glaring when compared to The Weeknd, who wisely chose not to sign with OVO. By staying independent, The Weeknd avoided the pitfalls that have plagued Party Next Door and others under Drake's shadow. Four Bats is another casualty of OVO's dysfunction. His debut EP had the potential to launch him into stardom, but its release was completely overshadowed by Drake's Family Matters, dropped in the middle of his beef with Kendrick Lamar. Instead of protecting Four Bats' moment, Drake prioritized his feud, effectively burying his own artist's project. Then there's Roy Woods, a genuinely talented artist who has been neglected to the point of irrelevance. His recent releases have gone unnoticed, largely because OVO has failed to give him the support he needs. And let's not forget Smiley, a controversial figure in the label's roster, who many fans regard as one of the worst rappers currently active. Smiley's continued presence at OVO only reinforces the perception that the label lacks direction. For many, OVO Sound has become less of a talent incubator and more of a writer's camp, where artists' work is exploited for Drake's benefit. Even Universal Music Group, UMG, OVO's parent company, seems to have lost patience. Drake's recent lawsuit against UMG, in which he accused the company of damaging his career, has only strained their relationship further, putting his future in jeopardy. But here's the most revealing part. As Drake's artists lose faith in him, Kendrick Lamar is building a team that's changing the game. Now that you understand how Drake has lost the trust of his own team, and how Kendrick Lamar is leading a revolution in hip-hop, there's another twist in this saga. Lil Wayne, one of the most influential figures in rap and Drake's longtime mentor, has made a decision that's shaking the foundations of this rivalry. Click now to watch our next video. Lil Wayne ended his fight with Kendrick Lamar, and Drake hates him for it. In this video, you'll discover how Lil Wayne's actions are changing the dynamics between Kendrick and Drake, and why this might be the final blow for OVO Sound. If you thought this story was intense, what comes next will blow your mind. Click now because you don't want to miss how this rivalry is rewriting modern hip-hop history.